Welcome to Quick Revision, where we post a past exam question every day to support you getting ready for your GCSE exams. How does it work? Well, it's really, really simple. You just pause on the question, give it a go, play for the solution, and if things haven't gone as well as you'd have liked and you need a full walkthrough, then you just carry on watching the video. If you like what we're trying to do here, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hi, today's question comes from a non-calculator hire paper. It's in the grade 8 playlist, mainly because it is one of those post-16 topics that you want to be really good at if you are going on to do A-level. So I want you to hit pause and press play when you are ready to see the solution. So we're being told that x squared minus 6x plus 1 is equal to x minus a all squared minus b. Now, when we see this form, it should be triggering completing the square as our method. That's the general form, and that's what we should be thinking when we see it. So I'm going to take my x squared minus 6x plus 1, and I'm going to box off the first two terms. So this is the start of the method. I'm going to take the x, I'm going to half the second term, and that's going to be all squared. So that's step one done. Now, if I was to crab's claw that, and the last step would be minus 3 times minus 3, which would give us a positive 9. Now, that's not going to create an equivalent expression because I want plus 1. So I want positive 1, but I've got 9. So want, take, got is the step here. 1 take 9 is equal to minus 8, and you just pop that on the end and you have completed the square. It really is that straightforward. So A is equal to 3. And I will just say at this stage, some people get a little bit confused. They see minus 3 in the bracket, so they want to write minus 3 in the answer. Let me just show you why that doesn't work. If we actually had a equals minus 3, then in our bracket, we would have x minus negative 3. That would create a positive, which then doesn't match what we've got. We have x minus a. So a remains just 3, and we don't need to worry too much about that. And b will be 8 for the same reason. And that is us completing the square. Now, we want to move on to the second part, which is the turning point. The turning point is coming from the bracket, x minus 3. So minus 3, the actual value, is the first part. Now, if we think about when we're solving, we would say that x is equal to 3, and that is what's happening here. The x coordinate would be 3, it'd be the solution, and then that minus 8 on the end is our y coordinate, and we just pop those into the brackets, and it is job done. Okay, now, if you're feeling a little rusty on your completing the square, this was actually a fairly easy one because the middle term was even, and if you had an odd term, you'd be into brackets. But if you are feeling a bit rusty, you want to see the steps just work through a little bit slower with a bit more explanation, then I do have a how-to video that walks that through, both when it's even and when it's odd. Okay, that's it then. Do join us for more of our quick revision.